That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the blocks, he made a move. He was headed to the end zone.
Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black and season with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explode this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face. Right now it's like work for 10K or cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hop straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head down stage to be like, see the crowd going ahead to be like. So I step down stage to be like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going ahead to be like, ooh yeah. Courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehavior, flavors, still coming
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Giants. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Here's Pacheco once again. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 23. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 23-yard run. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Across midfield and all the way down to the 41-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. Touchdown! Wandale Robinson, 29 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out. And
this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 73 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now Jones, sliding out of the pocket. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dances by him. Through the middle of the field. Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 68 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. My partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! 50 yellow!
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he will have a Chiefs first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Escaping the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Catch made by Slayton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Once again, he finds Slayton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Jones now on 1st and 10. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before break. Jones, he's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And oh, it'll be intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now Jones wants to change it up. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run with Barkley. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. In motion, Slayton. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Down to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nick Bolton, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
So first and
one of them cheap guys, huh? I know there's something that's fishy with you. I play too much Madden to know Madden. One of them cheap dudes. No matter what happened, you gotta get over it. It's all good. Stop using my what? Stop using my D lineman. I'm gonna use it now. Score now. I'm gonna rush with it. Maybe you're teaching me something. Maybe you're teaching me something, bro. I took my L's. I got a good record on Madden. You see it after this. Just kick my ass. Way over 500. I'm like 300 and something. So like, I'm good, man. Way over 200 and something wins. No, I got a decent record. Just kick my ass. Some guys do cheat though, so you know that by now. Sure you know that.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
You see my record after this.
Tennessee's pulled down at the 9. They'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
So what you trying to say? My D lineman takes away from my coverage? That's what you're saying?
Out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting into your guy out of the backfield, you're expecting him to be able to create something to be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling coming to an okay gain.
Second and 6.
Let me see something. I'm gonna use
Finding Hardman here over the middle.
it. Your offense is serious. This just happens every time.
And the Chiefs have opened up
First time playing, not knowing what the hell you're gonna do.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense.
Yeah, Giants is my team.
Touchdown passes in this ball game.
I mean, I use Giants. I mean, they got most of my wins. Miami Giants, #1. Miami, that's a win with the Jets. You're going to be able to see it. When you go to compare stats, you'll see it. Stop. Yeah. But they gotta do something with. I've never got to 20 in a row yet. I got to 19, 18, 19, and then I meet up with somebody that's losing, and they'll just zap the game and get the win. You know?
The Giants offense.
Oh, so you haven't met any of those?
We stand right now in the fourth quarter. This is pretty much out of reach.
No, they'll quit it. They'll quit the game, and they'll get the win, and then you'll have to sign back in. You'll be like, oh my God. How much losses I got like that? I got at least 40. Oh, they got them cheaters are there, man. I don't know how much games you play, but it seems when you're on a roll and they know that you're kicking people's ass, they start putting you with people that just cheat. All type of cheat shit they got. All type of cheat stuff. You'd never believe it. I haven't seen anything like it. That guy that can mess with your field real quick. He kicked my eye.
The Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am? What's up?
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute.
You going there by yourself? Oh my gosh.
Can you or can you not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm not sure it's from 4:30, so when I'm ready.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 161 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters,
you don't want me to come there? Who you meeting?
This guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darren Waller, 30 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they come into this fourth quarter deficit.
Yeah, no problem.
He is at the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
That was my mom. Sorry about that.
Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2.
How long he took to throw the fucking
Ball's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
But I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder, maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When they moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more intensive running.
So that's your team, Kansas City? That's who you rock with?
At least be the eagle in that situation.
That's your hometown?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they don't really need their points here, Charles,
freezing out there,
looking
boy.
out on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to move it on.
Minnesota really get cold, I know it, huh? Well, right now in New York, it's 45 degrees. This is lovely right now. I'll take that anyway. 45 is like, no, 45. That's beautiful. Oh, that's not bad either. Because it could be very much worse. Trying to kick my ass.
Ends up partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Gets this into the hands of Brady, the tight end. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Nah, because people, I know you, everybody be quitting with you, right?
And it'll be 4th down.
I believe that from the way you play. Games be over. I don't quit because I use plays that I can't play with, that I don't know. I don't quit.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.